And we're live. Welcome, everybody, to the Cavalry. Andrew's on the ship.
I'm back on the ship, so we're trying our best. I just screwed up the opening, and I told Johnny, bring that same energy, because we did it over again, just a peek behind the curtain. But that reminds me so much of auditioning. Do you remember going on auditions? What a nightmare.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I hated it.
Did you ever get anything? Did you ever get an audition?
I got two.
From auditioning?
I got two, but they were both from things that I bailed on. Like I got the callback and my kids were going nuts and I was like, forget it. I can't do the callback. Sorry, I can't do this. And then I ended up booking it. Every time I tried, it didn't work.
That's such a Hollywood lesson for everybody, to just like start telling people no. Like, just the more you tell them no, the more they want you. It's just one of those things. You can tell people that, and it works. But you can't actually implement the advice, because when you really want something, you can't trick yourself into not wanting it.
That's
you have to actually not want it. You have to like literally convey, like you have to have your kids going nuts, or you have to go, that would be embarrassing for me to get that, or whatever it is. You have to actually not want it, and then they'll want you more than it. It has nothing to do with talent.
That's right. That's right.
That's my new strategy with I did this today. There's a booker for this thing that hasn't gotten back to me. So now,
what's the thing, or is it top secret?
It's not top secret. It's it's for the Comics Unleashed.
I knew it. That's coming back. It's all over my feed.
Yeah. Have you done it before?
I have not done it. But I'm going to ask you for the contact stuff after this recording.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Tyler Bowe just did it, and so he. And then we know a ton. A million people have done it, I'm sure.
Matt Knutson just did it.
Right. And 50 other people. Yep. But they have 4 comics on, and they're taping nonstop. So eventually they're going to get to everybody. So it's just like, it's just a matter of time. But, I was like, the guy got back to me. He was like, just send your avails. These are the days we're shooting, and let me know which ones you're available for. And I'd emailed him this like 3 weeks ago, maybe more, and I hadn't heard back. Yeah. And so then Tyler mentioned it again, and I was like, oh, okay, I should follow up. So then I was like, but then what do you say? You can't just go, let me update these avails for you, and they're just the same, So my new strategy is, I'm gonna start taking away a date.
Oh yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Hey, whoa. This is post-show banter, Andrew. What are you doing? Spilling the beans here.
So I'm gonna go. That's my new thing. Is I just gonna take away a date. So, like literally, he's got 2 more. I have 2 more follow-ups till there's no more dates for me to send this, because I have to take away a date every time.
Send me your avails, and I'll send matching avails so we can be on it together.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if we were on the same one?
That would be so fun.
We just sit there staring at each other.
We just make each other giggle and steal the show. It's all inside jokes, but we die laughing.
These guys suck. No one's ever bombed at Comics Unleashed before, but
we've never had an episode that never aired, but this one with Johnny and Andrew.
But yeah, that's my strategy now. Is the key is you have to start with a lot of avails so that you can keep following up and keep pulling back dates every time you send.
Yeah.
But then
you want to getting high.
That's what you gotta create, the feeling that they're gonna miss out. Time is running out. I put one of those. I want to get one of those
hourglass.
I'm gonna put an hourglass. I want it to actually be dripping sand in like a GIF. And so they're like, oh fuck, we gotta book this guy. I'm running out of time.
It's like one of those scam emails where they have a timer that's like limited time and there's a countdown, but every time you open it, it restarts.
Only the first 50 bookers who respond to this will be able to book me.
Right. Yes. Oh man, that's gonna be great. I'm
I
excited for us
forget
to
what
be
we're.
on that show
Oh,
together.
yeah. No, I think. Oh, we should totally. We should make it part of the deal. Be like, we won't do it unless we both get booked on the
Yeah.
the same day. Yeah, I need a new demand. I need a new demand because this isn't working. Presenting limited dates so far has not worked. So I need to up my demands. Make me
Nice.
harder to book.
Nice. That's the key. That's the key.
I've never. I don't think I ever booked anything from an audition, and I think I've told you this before, but like all I remember about auditioning is one, parking was always a nightmare, and I'd be so stressed out by the time I'd get in there because of the parking. So I'd usually be like either illegally parked or late, and then I would get in there frazzled, unprepared, and then I would go in, and I could never do it big enough for them. You know how like sometimes the directors give notes like, "Oh, they're overacting," or "You're going too big." I was the opposite. It was always too small. And so then I thought I was being big, but then apparently it was too subtle or not coming across. So then they would always say, do it again, but do it this way. And then I do it the exact same way. And they'd go, thank you very much.
Well, that's funny that you did it the same way.
Oh, I know. It's in your body. Like I know it's happening. I can feel it, and I can't do anything to change it.
Yeah.
Which probably means I can't act. I guess is what that means.
No, I think because I took like one of those courses, like at the like a good place where like the people that like are in commercials are like teaching and organizing, and the key they're like you gotta add a line at the end, like just add something at the end. That's like the key. If you don't do that, you're out of the thing, and it's just like it always felt like that's not what so then I would do it half the time or whatever, but then it was just always like, okay, great, let's do it again without the line, or oh, that was good, let's try it a different way, or what, it's just like,
yeah, maybe the strategy to that is like when you do it the second time the way they wrote it, it's so nice, they're like, oh, that was great when he did it the way we wrote it.
yeah.
So it looks better compared to the first way you did it. You gave yourself room for improvement, You
ever do like you ever go have an audition and then like months later you see the spot and you're like, oh yeah, they made the right call?
Not a lot. That's funny that you say that. I guess every once in a while, but yeah, I guess the stuff I was going out for would have been so. You would have to be like watching daytime television in the Ukraine or something to even see there a couple times there would be like at the beginning it was a lot of Nickelodeon shows or like they would ask for comics, I think, to audition for these villainous parts in like Wizards of Waverly Place or things like that, which
for like shows ridiculous. Oh, I really didn't do that. Mine was like all commercial.
Oh yeah, I mean, trust me, after a while it didn't last very long, but when I first started going out it was but they would think, oh, comedians are crazy and wacky and they're big and stupid and fall down and they're like clowns, they'll be perfect, and which is like the opposite. I'm like monotone, flat, uninteresting. That's my comedy. That's what I try to tell them. You've totally pigeonholed these. I need to go out for boring, mildly annoyed guys who are like holding everything inside.
Yeah.
But
the guy that feels inconvenienced and is anxious about where his car is.
But then I remember I showed up to this one. I think it was Wizards of whatever place, and there were guys like, I don't even remember what the bad guy was, but dressed up like the guy, like with a big staff and hat and I'm like, oh fuck, there's no, I don't even know. I don't even know how to pronounce these words. There's no way.
Yeah. Yeah, there's somewhere it's like it's almost the same thing where like you show up and like, oh my gosh, everyone bought or brought a stormtrooper costume for this audition and I didn't. Like maybe that'll give me the edge because like, oh, this guy doesn't care. We need him. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Nope.
And then I did not care, and it did not work for me.
They knew you cared.
I cared about the parking. I was like, where am I parked? Is that going to be okay? I'm just at the whole audition. I'm like, hey, do you know if it's okay if I park? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. I was like, I never even do the lines. I just keep asking about the parking.
I love that. I know we told it on the podcast. Like I think when Matt was on the show, do you remember that story about Matt Knutson showing up for an audition? He like showed up late, and it was like one of those situations where they have two auditions going on, and the person in charge of like who's going where is all frazzled and irritated and rude, and he shows up. He's like, are you for the car thing or are you for the the sponge bit? What are you here for? And he just goes, I'm here for the showbiz opportunity. And everybody just started laughing in the waiting room.
Oh, what a great line.
Good old Matt. Shout out to Matt Knutson. Check him out on Comics Unleashed, everybody.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he's great. How are you? Where are you at? You're home.
I'm at home. Ho hum. But I will tell you this. I'm looking forward to our 15-year anniversary trip. Did I already tell you that it got because of the Hurricane Melissa? Did we talk about this? We're supposed to be in Jamaica.
Oh, no, your resort?
We've had a trip planned for Jamaica, and now it's like, nope. So we switched it because the company own another place, and so Aaron just like texted me and was like, "Hey, we're going to this place in Riviera Cancun instead of Jamaica," and I was like, "I don't give a shit, whatever." But our flights, I was in charge of the flights. And leave it to Johnny to get the basic economy, no change, no refunds. So now we're fucking just checking the travel advisory every day, hoping, and it climbs a little bit. They're like, you qualify for a no change fee waive if your travel dates are this to this. At first it was until November 1st. Then now it's like till November 10th. And we have to like wait until it reaches the 21st. And I don't know if it's going to. So we got our...
So you need the devastation in Jamaica to be worse. You're praying, please let a few more hospitals collapse.
So I can get my $600 per ticket back. So here's what I did. So last night I just bought...
like excitedly watching CNN. Honey, look, a school. The school's roof just caved in.
Get online. Check it.
They got it. Check it now.
So last night I bought additional tickets to the correct spot. So now we have, two things. And so I'm hoping that if the travel advisor reaches, they'll just give us our points back because we bought it all with points, which I think Aaron kind of treats it like it's not real money, but it is. Like, well, at least it's just points. I'm like, well, yes, but that's still money. Anyway, so
currency, I guess.
But on the new tickets, I bought fully refundable.
See, you learned your lesson.
Yeah, but now I'm not going to need to refund these. I spent the extra $200 per ticket, and
I know. But think about it. You're not going to need to refund them because you spent the extra $200 a ticket. Like if you had cheaped out again, and you had the balls, the fortitude to go, you know what? Fuck it. I'm buying the cheapo tickets again. the hurricane just would have done a big U-turn in the Atlantic and came right back and wiped out Cancun or wherever you're going. So,
well, you're welcome, Cancun. Then,
yeah, you saved Cancun.
So.
Well, I'm sorry you're not going to Jamaica. Jamaica's great, but I like Mexico.
Yeah.
You know,
Mexico will be good.
When is this trip? When are you going? Are you?
It's
I mean,
right. I get back Wednesday before we get back like Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, and we leave the Friday before. So it's like the 21st through. So
you're gonna be all partied out.
No, I'm gonna be like raring to talk about it. It'll be great. I'll be so relaxed. I'll be like, oh, this is the new Johnny hitting the stage. That's what I say. Like, you ever do that where you're like, oh, I have this big experience. I'm going to have all this material. I'm not going to do shit. I'm going to be on the beach reading and just laying in the ocean the whole time.
No, I know. Those are, I need a trip. Me and Heidi, we never have trips like that. Like we were saying, like we need a big, dumb resort vacation. Like all these trips we do, either I've got gigs or she came with me on that Alaskan cruise, but then I'm doing a show every night, and it's like, Alaska's like, lay around in the sun. So we need to, or if we go to like Palm Springs or whatever, it's like my family's there, and so there's always like something fun, Yeah, just like
you got to do one of these.
I do. I want to do one of those.
You should come this one. You come join us. Join us.
Let me come.
That'll be great.
I just show up in Mexico. Hey guys.
Hi, baby. Me and Andrew are gonna go for a hike. We're gonna go on this excursion. See ya. Happy anniversary, by the way.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go to a Mexican cooking class.
Love ya.
Love ya. Well, that's great. But yeah, always. What airline? You don't even know.
I do know American.
Oh, American.
Both American. Oh, and you know what? I'm so scared. Like the flights, it's like a 35-minute layover, and I'm just living. That was the only option. That's the only option.
That is scary. What's in what city?
Charlotte. Is that okay? I figure it was between Charlotte and there was one in O'Hare, and I was like, I don't even want to play with O'Hare. No way.
No, not for a 35-minute layover.
So hopefully Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte shouldn't be too bad.
Do you know how many times I was buying it last night? I was just cussing. I was like, this fucking bullshit. These fucking airlines. Fuck this fucking shit. Because they're like, do you want to insure this trip? Do you want this tier? This tier gives you this coverage. And you say, nope. All right. Nope. And then at the end, they're like, do you want coverage? Okay. You have to confirm. You said you don't want insurance coverage. Confirm that you don't want it, and you just have to you have to turn down all these, and they're always trying to get more money. And it's like $35 a bag. Okay. Pick your seats. Every seat except for the one next to the toilet is $48 extra. It's just like, I'm just like, I fucking hate it. Because I want to get a seat close to the front for our first flight to give us more time for our layover. Right, but I'm like, I'm not going to cough up another fucking $100.
Are you booking this through
Capital One Rewards?
American Airlines? The Capital Rewards. Oh, because you're booking it with those points. I see.
Yeah. So when we get there, I am just going to say, hey, look, we have a tight layover. Can you put us near the front just to make sure? We're newlyweds. We're on our honeymoon.
Yeah. Well, you know what you could do is you should look at wait till the last minute, and then upgrade the seats to premium class or whatever, because then you'll be at the front. It won't cost very much, especially, and you can use miles or points or whatever, and then they make offers. So that's what they do now. See, it used to be, as a loyalist, the opposite of you, I think you're more on the right side of things. I think you're almost better off nowadays just finding the best deal because the loyalty is not as good. Like what will happen now, instead of just upgrading people like me to first class,
Yeah.
they'll go, 24 hours before the flight. Like, okay, $400. Anybody want these seats? $300, $200. Like they'll just kind of auction them off, and they're getting more
Oh,
paid upgrades.
like for an extra 200, you can get bumped up to this.
Right. When it
Oh,
used to be,
wow.
they would just pick the people with the most status and bump them up.
Can I be honest? I've never once been offered that. I've never seen one of those offers come my way.
Why would they? Why would anyone offer you that?
I don't. You're telling me they would. You're saying, hey, you're doing it right. This is what they do. I've never had that happen.
No, I'm saying, oh, they've never offered you that, like,
Yeah.
for paying for it.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably not checking.
I'm probably not. You're
I mean,
right.
you strike me as the guy. You strike me as the guy like you don't even have the apps. Do you even have the airline app?
Yes, I have.
Even, like,
I'm not an asshole. Yes, I have the airline apps. You have to have the app in order to watch a movie on the plane.
I just imagine you printing your boarding pass out at the hotel business center off Expedia.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, and then we got.
Hey,
our
should we
big
do sports
shows.
talk?
Oh, yeah, we should.
Did you watch Game
Yeah,
7?
I did. I stayed up late because I'm here on the East Coast, so I stayed up late and watched that whole game. But you know what? I found myself. The Blue Jays eliminated my beloved Mariners.
Yeah.
And so at first I was like, I'm gonna root for the Dodgers. But then as that series went on, I kind of found myself rooting for the Blue Jays. I'm like, this is ridiculous. These Dodgers are just too, like, they do have all the money, and I don't know, they won last year. And so I'm rooting for the Blue Jays,
That's
and then when the Blue Jays lost, I was like really enjoying watching them sad. Because then it reminded me of how I was sad.
That's right. That's okay.
It's like, yeah, fuck you guys. That's how it feels,
Yeah,
so
that makes
it kind of
sense.
worked out.
Well, good. Then it's win-win for you. That's great.
It was win-win. It was win-win,
Yeah.
and it was a great game. And
It
was
was
a great game,
yeah.
but it's still baseball. Everything I was reading about it, it was like, this is the greatest sporting event in the last 20 years, and what an epic game. And I was like, I agree, but I was also like two screening it. I had the game. I was looking at my phone a lot. It's still baseball, It's still baseball, and if it's not like one of your teams, if you're not emotionally invested, it's still baseball, and you're gonna need a second screen.
Yeah. That's so funny. I was at our Friendsgiving, like our friends that we all get together around this time of the year. We had our Friendsgiving, or it was like a Thanksgiving dinner, and we had that on, and we were out watching the game while playing Cards Against Humanity because, it's baseball.
Yeah.
And then the girls went and did karaoke, and we watched the end of it. And as soon as they went into extra innings, I was like, and everyone there was rooting for the Blue Jays because same reason you said, fuck the Dodgers, whatever. And originally I was like, oh, the Dodgers before I, got there, because I was like, well, I have a Dodgers hat, so I might root for the Dodgers. But then I was like, you know what? I want the Blue Jays to win because it would be nice. That would be just one more thing that America didn't win while Trump was in presidency, So I was like, ooh, that'd be great. Would that be if Canada won? But then, and so it went into extra innings, and that's when we were like, we gotta go home. And so I listened on satellite radio on the way home, and I heard the play-by-play, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
it's over.
You are turning into a big sports guy. I feel like Johnny.
That was an important game. I didn't watch any other game.
I know, but I feel like 5 years ago, you're not turning the game on in the car on the way home. You'd watch it with your friends.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if you're listening to it. Maybe.
That's true.
I know what you mean about the Trump thing too, like how you just like happy to watch America lose everything while he's in office. Especially to Canada, because he's like trying to punk Canada all the time. But then also he can't even really gloat because it's LA. It's like that's barely America, and it's like every guy playing well for the Dodgers is Japanese anyway. Like, is this America's team? I don't know.
Yeah.
A bunch of
Yeah.
Japanese guys dominating in Los Angeles that he says is overrun by immigrants. It's like, I don't think he gets to claim that one either.
And then the Packers game on Sunday. Did you watch that or no?
I saw the end because I was watching Red Zone where it bounces around, and I didn't see how you guys didn't. It just seemed like a boring game. Like not a lot happened, and then all of a sudden, and then they were like, "Wind! It's so windy." So I was like, "Oh, he's probably gonna miss this kick. You guys will win in overtime." And then bang, right down the middle.
Yeah, I know.
It's never windy when you need it to be windy. You know what I mean?
Well, he had
windy
one
and then
earlier
because of the wind.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, wind is tough. Can't predict it. Yeah.
No.
Sorry, pal. Seahawks won. Did you watch that game?
Who'd they play?
The Commanders.
Okay.
Washington, D.C. They won like 38-14. They killed them. Sunday Night Football.
Nice.
So,
what does your record have to be? Like, are the Packers in any danger of not advancing to the, being considered for the Super Bowl? How does that work? Like, I was like, who cares?
Well, it's like the Oscars. You get nominated, then a bunch of people vote.
It's like the top half, right? Is it? That's what Edie explained. It's like 50% of the teams, right?
Well, that's kind of correct. I don't think it's 50% of the team. So like everybody's in a division. So the Packers are in the NFC North. Okay. With the Vikings.
So there's 4 divisions.
All the teams. Yeah, in each conference. So there's
you have lost me.
the Vikings, the Packers, the Lions, and the Bears. All the teams you play twice a year. So if you have the best record in that division, you go to the playoffs no matter what. So even if you're like 8-8 or 8-9, right? But all the other teams are worse than that. Or let's
How many divisions are there?
There's 4 in each conference, so 8 divisions.
What's a conference?
The NFC and the AFC. So
okay.
The conference there's 2 halves.
And then each half has 4 sections.
Yes. Yeah. You got it.
Okay.
So if you win one of those divisions, you go to the playoffs.
Oh, and how many teams are in a division? 4?
4.
And only how many of the 4 teams goes on to the playoffs?
1 from each division, except then there's wild cards. So then I think there's 3 wild card teams. So then after the division winners, it's the 3 next best teams with the best records go.
So it's essentially you have to be in the top 25%. Plus, there's 3 extra spots after that.
3 wild card spots.
Gotcha.
But you don't. But that's the tricky thing. It's like, let's say there's in the NFC North, the best team is 11-6, right?
Yeah.
And then the second best team is 10-7, and the third best team is 10-7, and the fourth best team is 10 whatever.
Yeah.
Well, in the NFC West, if the best team is 7-9, it doesn't matter. They still go.
Right.
Because they've won. So that's happened before, where there's like a really shitty team that gets in just because they won their division.
Oh, I see. Okay. This is sports talk if you're just joining us.
I know. That was long. Was that succinct enough? I was trying to do it.
No, I get it now. That's all right. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So who's in my division? The Bears, the Vikings, the Packers, and who?
The Lions. Did you say the Lions?
And the Lions. Okay. How do you know that? Do you know every division?
Yeah.
That just seems like,
dude, it's such a waste. I mean, you know how you just did that in your head, like that 25% and then plus.
Yeah.
That's what's missing. That's what I've created. I know. I can't do that. but I know, like, I listen to so many. I was thinking about it today because when I'm on these things too, now that the internet's good, like I listen to so many football podcasts. It's so sad because you think like how productive you could be if you just was, chose something to do and did it. But I'd rather just walk around and listen to a football podcast, and then I have to like pick like 4 tasks a day just to make sure I do something.
See, here's the thing though. I think that way. I'm like, that's when I look at sports guys. I'm like, God, with all that time and energy, you could do so many. But all that time and energy that I have from not being a sports guy, I just watch fucking dumb old horror movies. Like I don't. Yeah. I'm not getting value out of life because I'm not a big sports guy.
Well, I was thinking about it too. Like, if you had a desk job, because I was like, man, Andrew, because I probably did like 3 or 4 like chore like things today, like things I had to do about shows and emails and just like stuff I've been putting off. And I was like, you know what, just take care of this. And if you totaled up the amount of time I did that, I'm gonna say 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what if you had a desk job? What if you had andrewcomedy.com had an office, and every day I had to go into this office and sit down at a desk, and there was a bot. It wasn't me. Like, there's some guy who works there. Like, where the fuck is Andrew? His lunch was only, he's taking an hour and a half for lunch. It's ridiculous. Get back here. Yeah. It's like, well, what would I have done in addition to that 45? You know what I mean?
What would you have done? What would it be? Writing?
I don't know. I probably would have sat there and tried to write. But you know how that is. Like, you can sit there and stare at a notebook for 8 hours. It doesn't mean you're going to come up with anything. And then I could have edited some clips, I guess. I don't know. Emailed a few bookers who aren't going to get back to you. You know what I mean? Like, but then I was like, that's probably what a lot of people do at those desk jobs. There's probably about like 45 minutes every day. I think that's an office space, right? Like 45 minutes every day of like good, solid, productive work. And then the rest, you're just kind of like dicking around, making up work to do. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's insulting.
Taking a dump, eating.
Taking a long dump.
Yeah.
Office gossip.
Dumping on the company dime.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I loved going to the bathroom. When I had those types of jobs, going to the bathroom was so great. I mean, when I worked for Best Buy, I probably went to the bathroom like 6 times. Like, in a 4-hour shift.
Yeah.
It was just hilarious when I'd go.
When I would work at Countrywide, I would eat bad on purpose just so I would have to go more.
There you go.
Yeah. Should we get into topics?
Let's get into topics. I'm ready.
All right, you go first. Mine's.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay. So I was in Key West. You ever been to the Florida Keys, Key West?
I don't know.
Great place. I was having so much fun. What? You don't know? Okay. I was walking around. It was great fun. It kind of reminds me of Palm Springs. It's gay, very gay. But then it's like it's got a lot of history there.
There's a lot of gay
pride stuff.
Gay population. Okay, yeah.
You can tell when the town is gay because it's very clean, and there's a lot of color, and it's very friendly.
Sure.
Springs and Key West got a lot in common. So I was walking around, really enjoying myself. Everything there, Hemingway lived there famously. He has his house there. Everything's named after Hemingway.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how that works. Does his estate get any of this? There's like a Hemingway distillery, and like Hemingway, everything was Hemingway. I was like, who's getting the money for that? I don't know. But I was in a coffee shop, and there was a DJ in the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Right? Like a live DJ. And I was going to get really annoyed. I was preparing myself to I wrote it down in my phone because I was just like, well, that just seems like a premise that I would take. Right?
You wrote it down in your phone in the Tweets app, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, so you already know what this is going to be.
I
So
love
I
it.
wrote it down thinking I'm going to be mad about this because it's
Yeah.
like, why do we need a DJ? But then it did hit me. I was like, no, this is great. This is a human being picking music
Yep.
over a machine, which is like what I've been railing about. I feel like every week we've been doing this for the last like year.
I
So
know.
I'm pro. I never thought I'd be here, but I am pro DJ in every scenario.
Because
I
of
want
AI is the
a
alternative.
real person. Yeah, a real person picking music every time,
That's
and it
smart.
was
I
really
like it.
good. And it's like, why do people?
Was it really good?
It was. I was like, this is
Okay.
cool music. I was like, this is all good music. It was a little like, it was not like relax coffee shop vibes. It wasn't like,
Okay.
write your novel in there. It was like kind of like get some coffee and
Rage Against the
have a
Machine.
lively conversation and leave or something. But
Sure.
I was like, I like this. This is good music. I was like, every song. I don't know any of it. Of course, I wasn't aware of any of it. But I was like, all these songs are great. And I feel like DJs. So I just need backup on like more DJs, more DJs and more scenarios.
That is a tall ask, but given your
Yeah,
context,
see, but
I
challenge
support your
yourself.
context.
Challenge yourself to ask, why was that my initial impulse to be anti-DJ? What is it about DJs people are like immediately like, oh, like it's an just the name that it's an insult profession.
It is.
He was
And
dressed
I think
like a DJ. That's like an insult.
Because it's an imbalance of credit. If you take AI, comparing them to AI out of the equation, they have residencies in Las Vegas, and the amount of effort that goes. I mean, I'm speaking ignorantly. That's why it's an insult job, because it's like, wait, you do what? You push play on your playlist, and
I see. So you're saying because of these megastar DJs,
yes,
that's where the backlash comes into.
I think so.
Like
I think so.
the mouse guy or the marshmallow head guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. I think so.
Okay, so what I'm for is small market DJs.
Okay. The independent
Yeah.
mom and pop DJ.
Losers.
Yeah.
People who have the gear in their trunk of their car. That's who I'm for.
All right. I'm for that. Yeah. I'll even go you one more. I think they should bring merch. That's what the DJ was selling merch. Like t-shirts or fucking keychains and koozies. Huh?
T-shirts of just the bands he was playing.
I don't know, a record player or whatever he was pretending to, do. Hey, I'm DJ Coffee.
See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Look at that. It's just leaking out of you. Your negative bias against DJs. I had to.
I'm telling you they should. I'm adding.
No. You said of whatever they're pretending to do.
Oh, right. Oh, no. Yes. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Because what are they doing? They're not like scratching. The guy at fucking Starbucks wasn't Ricky, scratching it, right?
No, and that's not what I. It was not Starbucks, but that's what I like about it. I don't care as much about. I'm sure there is a real art to like the scratching and like the people who can do that. That's like a skill. He was not doing that, but like that's probably a skill. But that's not even what I appreciate.
You only like him because he's not AI.
I like that he has his own taste and he's distributing that taste to me. Yes,
sure.
Like I think that is a value. I wish the radio. I like that about. I need that for music, right? Like I don't know any music. Like I don't keep up with what's new, and like I don't have favorite bands I follow. So like I need somebody to go, this stuff is cool. You should listen to this.
Yeah.
I wish people did that with comedy more, Yeah.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it would be a way to get your.
Is it AI? Who's picking who's playing? Who's giving us our spins on Sirius?
That's a great question.
or is it a
Nobody
sound?
knows.
Yeah.
There is some mathematical, I mean, there is some rotation because you can start to see patterns develop, you know,
Yeah.
if you go and check your spins. But I have no idea.
Yeah.
Is that AI? I don't know. So sick of
Okay.
AI. AI this.
Well, that's a good topic. That's a good topic.
All right. Yeah.
I think I
Pro
supported
DJ.
you. Pro
I'm
DJ.
pro DJ. Put them everywhere.
But that sounds like a hot take. I like it.
Yeah.
Pro DJ.
Taking the other side of it. I'm zagging.
You're zagging.
You got to zig, or am I zigging? Do you zig
Sure.
or you zag?
You're zigging and they're zagging. You're doing
If you're
whatever they're not
zigging,
doing.
I'm zagging.
I was leaning into the zig, but I'm trying to follow your zag.
Follow my zag.
All right.
What? But that would be the new zig, is to go, you know what I mean, so far the other way that you're back anti-DJ. All right, go ahead. What do you need backup on?
All right, this is easy. Piece of cake. Let's say you order takeout food and they forget an item. And so you have to go back to the store to get it, the place.
Yeah.
They should give you a blowjob. They should have to give you a blowjob.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems fair. It's just.
We went to
because
Aaron. I had to run a bunch of errands last night. What?
Does it matter who's giving the blow? You don't. Just whoever happens to be there.
You can pick if you want, but I mean,
someone has to.
Yeah, it gets a little murky when the customer, you're going to see a lot of people, coming back. Hey, you guys didn't give me my, yes, sir, I was trying to, but you pushed it back out of the window and sped off. So that doesn't count.
You're just too good at blowjobs.
Yeah.
You're a victim of your own success.
But here's what happened. So we went to Aaron. Had a bunch of kid stuff. So we're like all over the place. They were like, we got to just get food. So we met back at home. She had 2 of the kids. I had another kid. And I was like, all right, I got Culver's. And she was like, but we got a pint of ice cream. I paid for a pint of ice cream and they didn't give it to me. So she handed me the receipt and I was like, I got to pick up Duncan anyway. So I'll just go swing by and get it. So I go there and I was like, yeah, my wife was just here and you guys didn't give us our ice cream. And they had it. They're like, oh, okay, yeah. I didn't even say the name. They just handed me a bag that said Aaron and it had a pint of ice cream. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Like, yeah, can I get you anything else? And I was like, no, that's it. But then Aaron called and was like, hey, did you get it? And I was like, yeah. Did they offer to give you anything else? Did they blow you? Did they offer to give you anything else since we had to go back and get it? And I was like, no. And she was like, well, I mean, don't you think? Like, I was like, I don't know. What would you do in that situation? Like, she's like, I get it if you don't want to, but I just think they could. So if you want to do, maybe you could, I don't know if they give you coupons for something. And I was like, I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
It's just like you leave with the stuff. They didn't give you the ice cream. Then you go back and you get the ice cream. Then you leave. And then you go back again. And you're like, look, we got to talk.
You guys, I was here about 10 minutes ago picking up ice cream.
Yeah.
And you guys did not offer me anything.
You know what? Let's just sit down and hammer something out here so I don't have to come back again.
Yeah.
I think here's what I would
we could go. What?
I think in a perfect world, they'd go, I mean, I would honestly, maybe this is sad for me, but I would be thrilled with like, if they're just like, oh man, we're so sorry. We really appreciate your business. Here's your ice cream. We're really sorry and hope, like, what are they going to give you?
I don't know. The coupons for, yeah. But you know what's the worst part is I even bought a bag of curds and ate them on the way home. So they like made an extra sale.
He could have comped your curds. You can't comp my curds. You can't even comp my curds.
I think it's my fault though, because I got the ice cream and then I walked away and I was like, I kind of want some curds. So then I got back in line and did it separately. And so if it was like one smooth thing, they would have been like,
do it one transaction. You're like, hey, here's your ice cream. We're sorry. Yeah, like, you know what? Can you give me some Cheese curds.
That's what I should have done. That's what I should
Throw
have
some
done.
cheese curds in there, and I probably would have. I also think like Culver's is a fast food restaurant.
Yes.
You know what I
What's
mean?
your point?
My point is there's the bar is low for service. I mean it's fast food. Like
but this is Culver's.
they're not going to go. It's not like the Four Seasons or something where they're going to make it right no matter.
Oh,
what,
right.
Yeah, I know Culver's is better than like McDonald's or whatever, but like
Yeah.
it's still a fast food place.
Yeah.
And these people they probably have no like editorial discretion. I don't think they like empower these $16 an hour workers to give away free shit when they fuck up.
No. I don't know.
They don't have a spill tab at Culver's.
Yeah.
Like they just like, they just like you or something. Like, you know what? This one's on me.
All right. So if it is a fast food or, it's a Culver's, let's say, are you backing me up?
Well, that you get a blowjob? No. If you're being literal, I don't think that they should have to blow you.
No, but
for free
that's something.
Ice cream.
Something.
Yeah, they should probably comp you the ice cream, honestly. Like,
well, we'd already paid for it.
But I mean, then I know, but then like could go back and like uncharge your credit card for it, but that's like such a hassle. So yeah, I'd say like throw in.
They should have given us 2. They should have been like, you know what? Here's another one.
Yeah, or the curds.
Yeah, the curds.
But here's the sad thing: you do have to suggest it because I'm sure that it doesn't even like how old are these people working? Like it might not even occur to them. Like you get back in line and you buy your cheese curds, like, God damn, this guy's hungry. This fat fuck. First he comes back for his ice cream. I already gave him a big bag of food. And he comes back for his ice cream. Now he wants cheese curds. Again. They're not even thinking about comping you. They're just like, who's all this food for?
He was pretty young.
Yeah, I don't think like.
You know what? You know how young he was?
Talking about that on this ship. I'm on this celebrity cruise ship right now, which it's much more like the food is a lot better, and they're very into like service. They kind of do it like the old school way, where they do turn down and leave the chocolates on the pillows, the whole thing. But like on Norwegian, which is just huge now, and they're just these ships have like 4,000 people and water slides. You've been on there.
Is this one smaller?
This one I'm on is much smaller. Yeah,
what's it called?
Yeah, much smaller. It's a celebrity summit.
Okay, sure.
But so on the Norwegian, I was joking about it with some other these entertainers, but like they don't even like acknowledge you. Like if you go to like one of the restaurants, they don't even say hello or like look at you
because you're an entertainer.
No, just they don't even know that you're an entertainer at that point. You could be a guest.
Huh.
They'll just go room key, and then you put your room key on the thing. What's your room number? And then if you sit down, the waiter comes, and they're doing it to be, I guess, courteous or actually just cover their ass, but they just go. They don't say hello. They don't like say how's it going. They just go, any allergies? That's the first thing they say to you. Like, is there something wrong with you? No? Okay. Then we can continue.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So this is how you know you're getting old. You're like, customer service. It's a lost art.
It's a lost art. I know.
We're getting old, dude.
That's what I'm saying. They got to start blowing us.
Yeah. Remember when they'd forget your ice cream at Culver's and you'd at least get a blowjob out of the deal?
They'd lock the men's room door and suck your balls dry.
What happened to this country?
Oh my gosh.
That almost never happens anymore.
And then it does. It's because I asked for it.
Yeah, I had to ask.
Ugh. It's like if I have to ask, do I even? Yeah, it's like you don't even want to blow me.
Do you even want to be doing? You just as it's happening, you look down. You're like, do you even want to be doing this right now? I can feel your reluctance.
I want to talk to a manager as soon as you're done.
You know what? I want to talk to a manager right now. Let's get them on in on this.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
What a good app.
Yeah.
What a good, solid app.
Good app. Good ship app. Pretty decent Wi-Fi cooking here. Hey, so thank you everybody for listening to the Cavalry. I'm plugging our show at the West Bend Theater.
You fucking said it.
Friday, Black Friday, right after Thanksgiving, and then Milwaukee the next night at the Cooper Still.
At Dugout 54, Copper Comedy.
Copper, that's what it was. Copper Comedy, Dugout 54 in Milwaukee. See the Cavalry live. Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna be good.
All right. It's gonna be good. Okay. Anything else you want to plug?
Just those shows, baby. Come on out.
Okay.
West Bend Theater and Copper
Come on out. Buy your tickets now. They're on our website, so you can get tickets if you're in the area, or tell a friend. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, wait, one more plug. If you're an Omaha listener, Johnny Beaner, Omaha Funny Bone, New Year's Eve. Get your tickets. Okay, that's it.
All right. There you go. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to
The Cavalry!